You may have removed a flag from the stage, but you cannot remove it from our hearts. Wow. That quote just hits hard, doesn't it? It really sets the stage for our deep dive today.
It really does.
We're looking at the Zomi flag. And this isn't just about, a piece of cloth. It's clearly something much more.
Yeah, a living symbol, it seems.
But
Deeply meaningful.
And just for context, when we talk about Zomi, that refers to a specific people, right?
Correct. And Zogam is their homeland.
Got it. Both terms seem really central to understanding this flag based on our sources.
Inextricably linked. And that's what's so unique about the sources we have for this. They're not dry history texts.
No, not at all. They're very passionate.
Poetic, even. They use these really strong declarative statements to get at the flag's significance. It's quite emotional.
So our mission today is, well, to unpack all of that. The concepts, the emotion, the conviction behind this flag. We want to explore how it represents Zomi identity, their history, their future.
And understand why they might say it's bought by blood, raised by conviction.
Precisely. So where do we start? Those initial declarations are pretty intense.
They are.
Like this one. The Zomi flag was not stitched with fabric alone. It was stitched with the blood of martyrs.
Yeah, I mean, that imagery is incredibly potent, isn't it?
It really is. What does that tell us right off the bat?
Well, it tells us this flag isn't just material. It's presented as something alive, almost, like a constant reminder of sacrifice. The sources say every wave is like a whisper from the graves of those who died.
Wow. So carrying it isn't just waving a flag.
No, it's carrying the weight of history and the wounds of sacrifice. That's the framing.
So it's not decoration.
It's a declaration that our people refuse to be erased. That's a direct quote.
A declaration, okay.
And that value isn't monetary. They're very clear. It was not bought with gold or silver.
But with the broken bodies and faithful blood of Zomi's sons and daughters.
Exactly. It's this deep collective understanding. It feels almost sacred, spiritual even.
A spiritual entity that's part of their struggle.
Yeah, their fight for recognition, for self-determination.
It's striking how consistent that non-monetary value is, that sacredness. So if it's not just fabric, what is its essence? How do the sources describe that? They say flags are not fabric, they are fire.
Right, that speaks to its defiance, doesn't it? Its resilience.
Fire, implying it can't be easily extinguished.
Precisely. It emphasizes that this symbol was not granted, it was earned.
Earned how?
Through tears, toil, and trials. It wasn't a gift.
So raising it is like an act of remembering.
And asserting, to raise every buried name and every unspoken story, that's the idea. It's a collective thing.
And it suggests you can't silence it.
They stress that you cannot silence a flag born in suffering and carried by the brave.
Even if it's torn.
Even that.
Yeah.
Even if torn, the Zomi flag speaks louder than the weapons that tried to silence it.
So it's more than a banner.
It's a burden of honor, they say, carried with reverence.
A burden of honor. I like that.
And it doesn't fly by the wind, according to these sources.
No. What then?
It flies by the breath of the martyrs still echoing through it.
That's incredibly poetic. Paints it as this perpetual living testament.
It really does, a testament born from suffering.
Which brings up an interesting point. You have this immense suffering, this sacrifice. But the sources also call it the banner of hope.
Yes, that duality is critical.
How can it be both? A symbol of pain and hope.
Well, they say you can fold a flag, but you cannot fold the courage behind it. The spirit is uncontainable.
Okay, so the hope comes from the spirit, the courage.
Seems so. And the flag doesn't just ask for respect, it demands it through the blood that paid for it.
Demands it. Strong word.
It's flown in defiance of oppression, not just when it's convenient.
And it's described as an inheritance?
Yes, but an inheritance purchased not by kings, but by the crucified dreams of our heroes.
Crucified dreams. Heavy stuff.
It is. And they call it our covenant, stitched with tears, sealed in faith.
A covenant, like a sacred promise.
Exactly. And here's the transformative part. Every drop of Zomi blood spilled for this flag turned pain into purpose.
Okay, so the sacrifice isn't just loss, it fuels something.
It fuels the hope, it fuels the purpose. The struggle continues, powered by that very sacrifice.
That connection between sacrifice and purpose it makes me wonder how personal this gets.
Very personal, it seems.
The sources say, the flag carries our names, our graves, our prayers. What does that imply?
It highlights this really intimate collective bond. The sources are blunt. It has no price tag. It was bought with lives, not money.
We keep coming back to that. Lives, not money.
Yeah, and listen to this. To carry the flag is to walk with the ghosts of our fallen and promise them we will not forget.
Walking with ghosts. That's powerful.
It paints the flag as a sermon without words, a hymn of our pain and praise.
A silent testament.
And there's a huge sense of responsibility. It's not ours to shame. It belongs to those who died to make sure we had a name.
So you have a duty to uphold its honor because of who it represents.
Precisely. And ultimately, wherever it flies, it's sending a message.
Which is?
Zomi are still alive, still one, still standing. It's a constant living declaration of their existence.
Still alive, still one, still standing.
Okay. It connects everyone.
So let's zoom out a bit. What does all this mean for the bigger picture? For the Zomi people and their homeland, Zogam?
Well, the combined inspiration parts of our sources really tie it all together.
How so?
They basically say our identity is woven into that flag. We cannot exist without it.
Cannot exist without it. That's
fundamental. It is. They even call it our blood-stained gospel of freedom.
Gospel of freedom, wow.
And there's this fascinating interplay described. The Zomi flag is the voice of Zogam, carried in the hands of the scattered.
So the flag speaks for the homeland, even for those not living there.
Exactly. And then there's this cycle. Zogam lives in the flag lives in the people live for the promise.
It's like a closed loop. Everything depends on everything else.
They actually describe it as a triangle. The people, the flag, the homeland break one, and we all suffer.
That really emphasizes the interdependence and their resilience, too.
Absolutely. As long as one Zomi breathes, the flag will fly and Zogam will rise. That's the sentiment.
It suggests the connection is almost biological.
It does. Listen to this. The blood that raised the flag also watered Zogam and the people. We are the fruit of that seed.
Wow. Deeply rooted in sacrifice, land, and identity.
Deeply.
Okay, so given all this profound meaning, this weight, it's clear this flag isn't just about pride. There's a huge responsibility involved.
A profound responsibility, yes. And the sources touch on that directly.
Like what happens if you don't respect it?
Well, to dishonor the flag is to desecrate the memory of those who gave their last breath. Desecrate. Strong stuff.
It links disrespecting the symbol to disrespecting the martyrs themselves.
Directly. And they connect betrayal to honor. Betrayal begins where honor ends, and honor ends when the flag is mocked.
So protecting the flag's honor is paramount.
Crucial. And that includes passing down the knowledge.
Educating the next generation.
Yes. When our children ask about the flag, we must tell them of the cross, the blood, and the battlefield. The full story. The sacrifice.
It's not just a pretty pattern.
No. The flag is not permission. It is responsibility.
Responsibility. Yeah.
Raising it is like making a vow. I remember, I carry, I will not turn back.
A personal commitment.
Very much so.
Yeah.
The sources call it both our tombstone and our testimony.
Tombstone and testimony. Past sacrifice and present witness.
And looking forward, too. The Zomi flag is not history. It is destiny in motion.
Destiny in motion. So it's an ongoing story, not a closed chapter.
Seems that way. A perpetual call to remember and act.
Well, this deep dive has certainly shown. I mean, the Zomi flag is so much more than a banner.
Clearly.
It embodies sacrifice, identity, this incredible spirit, all tied to the people and their homeland, Zogam.
It's saturated with meaning, with history, with emotion.
Carrying the past and definitely the promise of the future.
And that really highlights how vital such symbols can be for a community, for a people.
Yeah.
Our sources kind of leave us with this final potent thought on that.
What's that?
A people who have no flag have no anchor. A people who forget their flag lose their way.
No anchor. Lose their way. Makes you think about the power symbols hold, doesn't it? How much weight a piece of cloth can truly carry.
It really does.